Hello everyone. Something is seriously wrong with the market recently. Have you noticed that the headlines and the charts lately are full of contradictions? On one hand, you have Trump calling out JPMorgan directly on social media with a tougher tone than we've ever seen before. On the other hand, look at MicroStrategy. Even when Bitcoin is pumping, MicroStrategy stock faces weird, mysterious shorting pressure. There are even rumors that clients trying to transfer strategy shares are facing technical delays. Is this just a coincidence? Many people think this is just standard partisan politics or maybe just bulls versus bears. But today, I'd like to give you a conspiracy theory proposed by an author named Maryland Hoddle. According to his point of view, if you are looking at today's market through the old lens, you are going to miss the biggest wealth transfer of the next decade. We are witnessing a war between two gods of money. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is an open conspiracy happening in plain sight. Today, we are going to peel back the layers and look at this death match happening deep beneath Wall Street. To understand this, we need to identify the players on the board. The red team is a guardian of the old order. This is JP Morgan, the Wall Street giants, and the Federal Reserve standing behind them. What is the source of their power? Debt. For the last 60 years, they have monopolized the issuance and settlement of the US dollar. They feed on money printing and interest. To them, any money that doesn't flow through the banking system is an existential threat. The blue team is the challenger trying to seize power. This is the Trump administration and the US Treasury they're trying to reclaim. And what cards are they holding? Stablecoins and Bitcoin. You heard that right. The government is quietly executing a strategic pivot. They want to wrestle the power of money issuance away from the Fed and the commercial banks and shift it to a digital architecture led by the Treasury. This explains why JP Morgan is fighting back like a cornered beast. Because if the Treasury controls programmable dollars and Bitcoin reserves, the commercial banks lose their privilege as a middleman. This isn't just about losing some profit margins, this is about survival. So, what does MicroStrategy have to do with this? Why are they the one taking the beating? Because in this war, MicroStrategy is not just a company, it is a bridge. It is the widest, most critical bridge connecting traditional fiat capital to the new world of Bitcoin. JP Morgan knows this. To protect the old order, they have to blow up this bridge. This is why we're seeing liquidity strangulation against MicroStrategy. That is why we are seeing these abnormal settlement delays. In the back office of finance, these are signs that the plumbing is under massive stress. JP Morgan isn't attacking MicroStrategy because they dislike Michael Saylor. They are attacking it to cut off the supply line to the new order. As long as they suppress MicroStrategy, big institutional money struggles to flow into Bitcoin, and the price of Bitcoin can be kept under control. Now you might ask, if Trump and the Treasury want to push this new order, why don't they just come out and shill it? Why not just declare Bitcoin is a strategic reserve right now? This is the most brilliant part. This is the strategy. Think about it. If the government announces this before they have bought enough, what happens to the price? It goes directly to the moon instantly. It hits escape velocity. That will make the cost of building a national strategic reserve impossibly high. So, the situation right now is very subtle. The government is tacitly allowing JPMorgan to suppress the price. JPMorgan thinks they are shorting the market to save the old order, but in the eyes of the higher-ups, JPMorgan is actually helping the Treasury accumulate cheap chips. It plays out like a spy thriller. The government is waiting. They are waiting to fill their bags, and they are waiting to secure key seats at the Federal Reserve. Only then will they show their hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of 2025. Time is running out for both sides. The upcoming Fed board votes, the midterm elections, every single one of these is a choke point. If the old guard wins, we might be trapped in a debt cycle for another generation. But if the new order breaks through, we will see the most radical reshaping of the global monetary system since the establishment of the Federal Reserve System in 1913. Money power returning to politics, and Bitcoin becoming the anchor of modern finance. Whatever the outcome, MicroStrategy and Bitcoin are no longer just ticker symbols. They are the fault lines between two eras. In this battle between giants, massive volatility is guaranteed. Your job is not to get shaken out. Your job is to understand the script, sit tight, and buckle up, because history is happening right before our eyes. This is Alan He. Subscribe to this channel and I help you navigate the eye of the financial storm in 2026. See you in the next one.